Welcome back, everyone, to more Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. Alright. I need to remember where the hell I was. I need to kill some more Zamites. I need to kill some boggies. I need to go back when I get tough enough to beat the crap out of those monsters. Okay. Let's go look at that Rathian quest again. It's just somewhere in Alcala. Do I still have my swimmer? Well, I might, but I can't swim from this side. There's so many jockey all over this. Yep. I remembered to keep my lead rock. Okay, that one's thoroughly explored. Okay. Fine. Fine. Lahar's Guy Everden. That's an explored Everden. Okay, I brought Bluebill back so I could get that chest. There's a lot of chests I gotta go back and get. Buying charms. No, you don't. She's vulnerable to swords. Okay. Here we go. Wait. That third Everdone. Hars guy. We need to go there first. Bottle caps. Not really interested in fighting these Joggy. They're not really tough enough to warrant it anymore. This looks to be an Everden I have not fully explored really at all. Alright, if you want to die that badly, you little fuck.
Stay sharp. You're getting stronger.
Me doesn't care at all. Fury Slash. Okay. Ignore the little rage bear. As doofy as the Yan Kutku looks, Yan Kutku is good monster. Actually, kind of a decent little monster there. Particularly the blue one. The blue one's actually kind of strong. Auto caps. She seems to struggle with the terrain in here. Her AI is not handling this terrain well. What the hell is up here then? There's no reason to climb up here. Why can you? Okay. Whatever, game. I guess. It's the fastest way to get back over to this side so I can explore that bottom section. Oh! Slipped in, baby. Shit! Later, suckers! Was one of those I had no interest in your ass. And I am this willing to manipulate Monsty gaming mechanics just to be able to avoid fighting him. I've fought too many Ludroths. They're not even entertaining anymore as opponents. I'll be honest with you, I hope the monster that's waiting for me at the end of this is a Rathian. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Our climber is a creepy crawly. Just the king of jukes right there. That was so smooth. Oh, fuck. That blue Yan Cuckoo would actually take a minute to kill, and I don't care. Hop. Doop, 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 doop. Get the damn chest, woman. Good lord, my My Nursilla did not want to open that chest. I was sitting there. I hit the key like 5 times. Also, points to the department head that I normally bitch about today. He was very kind and allowed me to leave work a half an hour early, so I'll just go home and relax for a little bit longer. Excuse me, pardon me. It's a Nargacuga! I am okay with it being a Nargacuga. I hoped for a Rathian, I got a Nargacuga, I will make do with a Nargacuga. First, let's swap monsters to something more technical. Let's try Petra out on this one. She's only level 10, but I think she can do it. Oh. I need to switch weapons. Pull out the crowbow! Come here, I'm gonna take this to your head. The cleanest bitch get the fuck out of my face moment right there. If you're watching this at home, you clicked on Netflix at home, bitch, you clicked on my face.
Working together makes you stronger.
Well, that was a crappy rank. Doesn't smell like much, but it's really heavy. Alright, that cleans out that Everden of bottle caps. Which is good, because we really need those. I'm taking one last look around for another Rathian. I want to catch one. I think I see a rare monster den over there. I love how the Nargacuga can stealth and just kind of walk right by something as though it's literally cloaked. Antidotes. I hope that's indicative of what's in here. Crap. Smelly but light. That's not really what I want. Yeah, that's definitely not a Rathian egg. That looks like a Rathian egg. There we go. All right. We have picked up what should be at least a decent Rathian egg. Unfortunately, it wasn't the rare version of the egg, which usually has way more open gene slots, which means that it'll probably require a lot of stimulants in order to be particularly useful. That's really not the end of the world, but it's not ideal at all either. Because it means upgrading it might be a little more problematic than normal. And I don't want to have that as an issue. Okay. That Everden has been looted. That's the West Lavina Everden. We need to go there. We need to collect some chests. So let's head to... the West Lavina Everden first. Lavina Everden? Lavina? I can affect English to some goddamn degree, I'm sure. Okay. I needed to kill some boggies, so let's get on the boggy train. Boggies really do look like kind of like semi-deformed raptors. Ooh! Oh shit. I forgot, my armor protects me from the cold, and... here we go. Here, buddy. Use a hot mist. I do not yet have a monster that can do this.
Stay sharp.
Alright, now I'm gonna bust your head wide open! Catch this, you crackerjack box. Yeah, Fox, take him! Let's see how you like this. Die.
You're getting stronger.
Oh. My toes are popping. Sorry, guys. Oh. Wow, that stung. Ouch. Okay, there's a rare monster den here, and one of the rare monsters in this region is a Barioth, if I recall correctly. And I kinda want one. And it predominantly resides in the Rocky Canyon. Okay, so that's what its egg looks like. Oh, hello, Anjanath! Hi! Hi, I don't like you. Isn't he speed-focused? If I remember correctly, this guy uses a lot of speed attacks until he gets pissed. Yes, he does. As much as I would like to let Fox continue to smack down with this guy, I think a change of delegation is in order. I did that to top off Avinia in the process of healing my current monster. Whoa, hey, there it is! Lizzie! You forgot! God damn it! How dare you! How dare you! Oh my god, Frostfang! Jesus Christ, he just ate it to the face. How dare you forget about me? Jesus! Okay, he's attacking Bluebill? I was distracted. Yeah, you've been on a K craze lately. Wouldn't surprise me if that's what distracted you. I need to be sure. Who is he attacking this round? Avinia? Okay. Because if he's attacking... Oh, he's using power attacks now. I need to swap attack types. It's not my fault she's missing. No, it's not. Oh, shit. Get ready, Anjanath. I'm about to kick your ass like you owe me money!
Okay, Frostfang.
story that came out had you wondering. I'm gonna break your frickin' nose. Store all the heat you want. I'm about to cave your skull in! Nighty night, big guy.
You're getting stronger.
Look at that. If I cared about jumping across gaps, yes, but I don't. I don't need to jump across that gap. I know. She's been making good stuff lately. Shiny beetle. Iron ore. Shrooms. Monster bones. That's a boggy egg. Huh? Normal weight. That's not what I want either. Damn it! Oh, it's a Lagombi. Ah! Hey, Shava Blood. I was looking for a specific kind of egg, and the game was like, nah. Catch that with your face, bunny breath. No, that's a Lagombi. Lagombi Lamborghini. Oh, that's awful. That's awful, but I love it. Let's pull out Blue Bell. Yes, welcome to the stream. Look at all them attack denials. Damn it, Bobby! You were supposed to get over here and kick my ass! You can't even get an attack off, Bobby! Why are you so bad at this?
Okay, Frostbang.
Maybe on it to recharge so I can stop Stockholm some unborn monsters. Oh my god! Oh, that's bad. I prefer the term domestication, sir. Or madam.
Nice job.
While I offer them soup made of their dick. Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Oh, that's horrible. I mean, I was definitely sadistic enough to equip weapons made from the Nargacuga's dead kin while training and actively fighting alongside a Nargacuga. I did the same thing with a Rathian in Monster Hunter Stories 1 during those streams.
Stronger.
Is Shavo more sadistic than you? I doubt it. Your monster's parental flesh stew. Maybe they're definitely a little bit more fucked up in the head, but I don't know if they're necessarily more sadistic. Fat juices. Frozen fang beast egg. Okay, so it's a Lagombi. That was a Lagombi nest. I didn't want a Lagombi. I wanted... I don't know if you knew this game. Wait, those things... No, those guys attack with technical attacks. Right, yes, they do. So why did I not use a power attack like a smart person? Did you, like, not murder my monster, you dick? Yeah, I'm really excited for the third one. I'm also really excited to be playing Code Violet here in about 2 weeks. I'm actually hoping that this game finishes around that point. If it doesn't, and I finish it earlier, I want to do streams of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Code Violet. It's a game made in the spirit of Dino Crisis. I don't know if you've ever heard of the original Dino Crisis video games, and how Capcom will not fucking remake them. But it's a game about dinosaurs and whatnot in a lab, and you're trying to survive them as they break free and start murdering things. I'm a huge fan of the original Dino Crisis 2, and I enjoyed a fair bit of Dino Crisis 1. Even though that game and its sequel are practically not even remotely the same game by any stretch. Jurassic Park from the point of view of the staff. Kind of. Effectively what the original... Oh, God, okay. He used the speed attack, right? Effectively what the original Dino Crisis was is... Scientists created a project called the Third Energy, and the Third Energy project allowed them to effectively manipulate time itself whilst also producing a clean energy system that happened to produce some of the most powerful gear and whatnot ever made, and they activated it and time warped a jungle from 65 million years ago into the modern day, bringing dinosaurs into the modern day. The dinosaurs then murdered most of the staff. A Black Ops military wet work group is sent in order to rescue their operator that they sent in to infiltrate the joint and steal all the research. I will this time power to feed my monster its ancestors' flesh. And that's kind of the story of the first Dino Crisis. More or less. I've been a huge fan of it for years. I love it to death. It's a really good game. A lot of people basically just called it Resident Evil with dinosaurs, which is true to a point, but I feel like also partially misses the point. It uses a lot of the same controls and mechanics and somewhat similar puzzles, but it's not literally just a clone of Resident Evil. And it very easily could have been, don't get me wrong. Well, Capcom was stupid and made Exoprimal here a little while ago. And Exoprimal, you guys are weak to, yeah, blunt weapons. Exoprimal was what they made instead, with a woman that looked almost exactly like Legiana from Dino Crisis. And people kind of revolted because they didn't get the Dino Crisis remake they were expecting, or possible late continuation. Because Dino Crisis 2 ended on a cliffhanger that they never fucking resolved. And they've never really gone back to the series because Monster Hunter exists. And Monster Hunter has kind of taken center stage as Capcom's biggest cash cow next to Resident Evil. And because Monster Hunter has so many creatures in it that are dinosaur-like entities, when the lead creator was recently asked about it, he basically said, yeah, no, we're not going to make another Dino Crisis because, honestly, Monster Hunter exists. And, yeah, I feel like anybody who wants to be attacked by dinosaur-like creatures could just go play Monster Hunter. Except Monster Hunter is not a horror game. Monster Hunter is a game where you are kind of, in a way, the horror monster. Because you run around and you smash monsters to pieces with giant, powerful weapons as a very clever and capable surviving hunter. That is kind of the meat and potatoes of the Monster Hunter universe. This game and Dino Crisis, and even the mainline Monster Hunter games, they're worlds apart in terms of design. And what the fuck? Where did the Zamtrios come from? And where's the other Zamite? Rude. And it's kind of driven me nuts because I get it. Like the other Zamite is inside you. Oh god. No. No. I refuse to go there. But the gaming community is just curious because they haven't really touched Dino Crisis in ages. And Dino Crisis is one of about 3 or 4 IPs they have that they could absolutely do something amazing with in the modern day, and they just haven't touched in ages, and Capcom's always looking for ways to make money and do something interesting. Well, my thought process is, okay, well, if you want to do something super interesting and you still want to make a lot of cash, how about you just remake Dino Crisis? It would be a relatively simple thing to do. And you've got throngs of fans demanding it. Well, they still won't do it. Basically, their mentality is, no, go play Monster Hunter if you like dinosaurs. Yeah, but that's not a tactical horror game about survival. I was barely paying attention to that fight with this guy. Holy shit.
Working together makes you stronger.
Code Violet is the first game in ages that's actually going to try and bring dinosaurs back into the horror genre and do something with them. Naviru, please shut up. Shell Castanet. Huh. Okay. I guess I just got a new weapon. It looks like a hunting horn. I don't know if I want to use it or not yet. There's an area up there that I need to go explore. There's an area down here that I can explore right now. And I love the Monster Hunter series. I do. I never got the resolution to Dino Crisis. Did you hurt any of the Thunder Puppies? If so, I'm going to have to hunt you. What do you mean by Thunder Puppy? Are you talking about a Xenogre? Is that what you're asking? I haven't hurt a Xenogre yet.
Stay on your toes.
I hear that's a popular monster. If you're asking if I'm going to kill some later, the answer is probably. If you do, I will have to cut the crust off all your breads. Well, joke's on you, I don't like the crust on my bread. Oh, he's pissed. Crustless bagel, crustless dinner roll, crustless pancakes. All I'm hearing is that I win. And I win by pissing you off. No, pancakes don't have a crust. That's correct, Lizzie. The skin, okay. That's what I thought you had. You had in mind. Because, you see, what I can do with the soft insides is I like to roll it up like dough, and then I get to eat my own personal freshly baked dough ball, and it tastes really good. So yeah, go ahead and do that. The one thing I will tell you not to do is spoil or ruin my food. Because if you betray my stomach, I am one of those people who will murder you for the preservation of my food. Best emoji. Oh, well, here comes Blue Bill. It's mine. All these bottle caps I'm collecting, I'm about to make some Malinxes very happy. A lot of the best crap in the game comes from them. And they sell you so much of it. Wait. Oh, great. There's an Anjanath over here. Just to make sure I've looted the place. Okay, yeah, I have. Stop being an asshole, asshole! Yeah, that's right. You hate bugs. The whole pancake is soft. He's redefining what it means to get pecked into oblivion over there. Welcome, cool guy. Oh! Oh wow, I just popped a muscle in my back and holy crap. I felt that. Enslaving them with friendship sounds a hell of a lot better than enslaving them with, like, mind-fucking BS like, you know, serial killers do. Oh shit, he's using power attacks because he's angry now. Busted open his body. Oh, here we freaking go. This is gonna hurt. I broke his nose! Right before he set me on fire! Oh, that was beautiful!
You're doing well. Believe in yourself.
I believe in my violence. That's what I believe in. What do you believe in, Avinia? This man over here. Shavo Blood and his obsession with eating monsters. I see a chance to get money. Mine. Oh, Monster Bone Large. Okay, I'll take that. I don't remember what kind of egg that is. It's heavy, but it doesn't smell like much. It's about mid-tier quality. Oh, yeah, that's an Anjanath egg. That's right, yeah, that was an Anjanath egg. Okay, I'm an idiot. That's usually what happens in an Everden, is you fight the parent, of whatever's there when there is a monster there, but... Everdens are a little weird. Sometimes they're just not at all what's actually supposed to be there when you pick up an egg. Gimme. Vitality nutriment? Yes. Absolutely fuck yes. Really glad I just picked that up. Ah, what? What was that? Oh, it was a buggy. I couldn't see it over my spider. Square Everdens are preset, cave dens are random. Yeah, the Everdens are always preset more or less as to what's gonna be there and what's not. The regular monster dens are, yeah, always 100% procedurally generated, and they're rarely longer than a couple of rooms.
You did it!
Oh, I am tired. Mine. Also mine. Bird Wyvern Stimulant. Nice. I like how they hand those out a little bit more frequently than Monster Hunter Stories 1 did, because Monster Hunter Stories 1 gave you, like, you know, 2 in the entire fucking story mode. And you had to wait until the post-game to get more. They added in stories free as we got the longsword? Oh, they added in the longsword. Hello, Xenogre. Good night. I love you too, child. Sleep well. I don't think I want to pick a fight with that right now, because that's the royal monster of the region. I am going to pick a fight with one later. Mostly because I needed to. What? Oh. Dragonite ore. I need that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. It did not want to let me have that. Royal monster's a different thing with a big trunk. Okay, game developers, pro tip in the fucking future, just so you don't screw this up twice. It's really obnoxious when I keep pressing the button to activate the catavan stand when it pops up, and I cannot fucking use it because, the cat is talking, and you have canceled out my ability to activate the catavan stand while the cat's speech bubble is up. That's really obnoxious, and honestly, it just gives me another excuse to really hate Naviru. And I'll be real with you, I don't need more reasons to dislike him. I apologize to everybody for that rant, but that has been a frequent flyer annoyance. Hey, there's a catavan stand nearby. Hey, there's a catavan stand nearby. Hey, there's a catavan stand nearby. No shit, I can see it on my map, and I need to hit the button to activate it, but I can't because you won't shut up! Damn it, Naviru. It's not even his fucking fault. I'm sorry, that's just obnoxious. Absolutely fucking obnoxious. Gotcha, bitch!
We'll handle it together.
He's a joke character with the difference between a playful joke and a blatant annoyance. Yeah, I don't know if he's necessarily a joke character, what I think he was supposed to be from the fact that he's in this game at all. The way he is he's supposed to be the mascot of this particular series of Monster Hunter games. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like him. I haven't liked him in Monster Hunter Stories 1, and I don't like him here. And the main reason I don't like him in MHS 1 is because his story is written so crappily that I thought up a better way to write his story while playing the game. While watching it fuck up on screen. And it drove me up a wall. Mascot / comic relief. Yeah, see, the issue with him as comic relief is he has to actually be funny. And so far, the only thing that's made me laugh is other people torturing him. For amusement. And, like, not necessarily, you know, violent, sadistic, bloody torture, but, like, people making fun of him and making him look silly. He's like the Jar Jar Binks of these games, and I hate it. And the main reason is because he could have an amazing story as a character that would really frickin' work. He doesn't because of just straight up horrifically bad misexecution. His story is so crappily executed because this game series, the Monster Hunter Stories sub-series, is geared towards kids. And they're like, and I know the thought process was, well, they're kids, they're not going to think that hard about it. No, they're not, but older fans of the series who come to this game to be able to basically play Pokemon with the Monster Hunter monsters, which is exactly why I do this. I don't, like, it's exactly why anybody does it, let's be real here. They will notice that you didn't put that much effort into the story, and they will have a problem with it. And in addition, just because your audience is a bunch of kids, it doesn't mean that that's an excuse to slack off in the writing department to me. In fact, I would argue that's a reason to give kids good writing, because then they will know what good writing is as they grew up, instead of growing up with crappy writing, slowly realizing that their shows were incredibly bad and stupid, and then loving them anyway because, I mean, why not? They're still good shows. They were just poorly written, and they were whacked out silliness that kids love. I don't like Naviru because Naviru being in this game, everything about it feels wrong to me, you know? Like, after what he did in the first game, I don't feel like he would leave the protagonist character so readily. And even if he did, what also gets me... Stories 1 and 2 didn't get as much love as the mainline entries. Honestly, I feel like if you wanted to fix Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2 getting as much love as the mainline entries, make this a game where you can fight with your monsters in real time rather than turn-by-turn combat, using a lot of the dynamic combat systems that you build in Monster Hunter mainline. Just up the scale of the threat, and there you go. You could probably fix that. I don't know how exactly you would be able to very easily balance that, and I know if you were going to make it co-op, you would probably have to limit it to 2 players, like this series does, just because, you know, one person controls both a monster and a character. But one of the reasons I feel like Monster Hunter Stories does not get as much love as its mainline entries is definitely the writing of the games not being as good. Because the writing to these games sucks. It's actually a lot better in this game than it was in MHS1, but the writing in these games is not very good. I think I know how I need to get to that chest, and I'm probably going to hate it. Here we go. I have this bad habit, I realize, of complaining about a lot of the negatives that I see in some of these games. The reason why I complain so much is because my thought process is, if I can see this, if I can see how bad this is, right here, right now, in real time, as it's being revealed to me, I feel like there's no way a professional story writer and developer did not look at that and go, yeah, dude, what the hell was I thinking? You know what I mean? Like, has that ever been explored? Yes. In addition, Naviru being in this game after he had all the screen time and all the work that he did in and all the development that he did in MHS1, all I could think was, why is he here now? Because he very clearly does not need to be. And the reality is that he is here to be a mouthpiece for the player character. That's all he's there for. He exists to be your mouthpiece and a source of irritating attempts at comic relief. And they're irritating attempts because, honestly, I've seen all of his fucking shenanigans already. I have seen everything he's done in MHS1. I looked forward to MHS2 hoping he wasn't coming back. Not because I felt like he was a complete piece of garbage character, but because his story had been told, albeit terribly, and, frankly, he was an unnecessary addition even in the first game. I get why he was there. I do, to an extent, but I feel like it would have been smarter to just hire a voice actor for the player character because the player character had personal dynamics,
It's so
and
cold.
he doesn't.
My fingers are frozen stiff. How come you don't feel the chill?
I have Frostfang, so I'm all right.
That explains absolutely nothing, lady. That outfit would not protect you from the cold.
I see. He keeps you warm.
No, he doesn't. Not while she's standing there like that. He couldn't keep her warm.
By the way, Frostfang is a pretty cool name. When did you come up with it?
Frostfang is a very basic name.
When I met him for the second time.
What did you call him before then?
Fuzzfangs.
Say
He was so cute and fluffy. It was the first thing that came to my mind.
Fuzz fangs. Oh my god. Lavinia is so adorable.
and you bonded with Fuzzfang. I mean, when you met again.
Naviru, why are you such a moron?
That's right. It was a very cold day, like today.
Also, Naviru is secretly this game's version of Pikachu.
I'm freezing. Oh no. There's a monster here.
Oh my god, that looks horrifying.
A Barrios?
Gotcha, bitch!
Why did you... Hold on. Is that you, Fuzzfangs? I'm so happy to see you again. But you're all grown up. Fuzzfangs doesn't suit you anymore. Why don't I call you Frostfang? Frostfang, would you like to come with me? That's when we bonded.
That's so touching. I almost teared up.
That was the most basic bitch story I've ever seen in my life.
Frosty places always remind me of that day. Anyway, let's keep going.
Also, why am I freezing? I'm wearing Zamtrios armor to insulate myself. Mine. Mine. I'm finally getting Dragonite ore. I've been looking for this shit everywhere because I barely found any of it. And now I can't, like, now I'm finding way more than I need. Holy crap. Didn't buy Hot Mist from the shop in town. Bro. I didn't need to buy them. For some reason, the game basically handed me through treasure chests, like 12 of them. So I've just been kind of slowly using that supply. If it runs low again, then yeah, I'll go buy some, but... Again, like, why am I cold? I have Zamtrios armor, and Zamtrios armor insulates you. You might have noticed, back before I used a Hot Mist in the middle of a fight earlier, my Nargacuga was cold, but I wasn't. It's because the Zamtrios armor insulates me, so I don't have to worry about that. Which, I'll be honest with you, I'm very, very glad that that is a mechanic they added, because in Monster Hunter Stories 1, it didn't fucking matter what armor you were wearing. If you were in an extremely cold or extremely hot environment, you were freezing or you were burning. I wasn't looking at Narca Blue Balls. Unless you used a hot mist or a cold mist. Mine. Mine. In fact, the main reason why I decided to forge this Zamtrios armor is exclusively because... is exclusively because I did not want to be freezing my ass off out here. And I figured if my monster got cold, then I could just use something on it to get it moving again. And I would be guaranteed to be able to do that if I happen to forget. That and most monsters here use the ice element, which this armor resists. So I decided, screw it, I'll make myself functionally immortal, and that's exactly what I did. Narga blue balls. I'm gonna remember that joke for a while. That was a good one. Excuse me, Mr. Zamtrios. Not interested. I have killed a bunch of you out here already. Fine. 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 Paralytic knives. Not really impressed by the paralytic knives. I never used the knives in the first game, and I used them even less in this game. With how rapidly your HP levels up, and the HP of the monsters just seems to stat bag when you're fighting them, those daggers don't do near enough frickin' damage to be worth anything. I'm gonna regret chasing this damn thing. There's a lot of buggies in here. And I have a lot of absolute apathy and disinterest for fighting them. Only use them for status. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason to use the boggy is that it's a status ailment monster. Oh, great, it's a Baroth. Oh, the knives. I don't even use them for status ailments because they're not even guaranteed to actually work. They can, but there's no guarantee. If they were guaranteed to inflict a status ailment, it might be worth the fact that they don't do damage, but they're not even guaranteed. You're taking a chance of either inflicting a status ailment and giving yourself a bit of an edge, or not inflicting a status ailment and basically doing no damage. Particularly after you get past the game. Use my battle tuba to play the song of my people. That battle tuba is not to be underestimated. it makes them vulnerable to water element attacks. When they're not in mud, use fire. Pull out my bongo drum! Kick his ass, sea bass!
Okay, Frostbang! Now!
I will freeze you now. Damn! Damn! Oh, he switches to technical attacks when he's covered in mud. It doesn't just change what element he's vulnerable to, it changes his attack pattern. And I could have it all. That was fucking nasty. I will make it.
More what to watch.
Come on out, Bluebill. See if I can't kick a tune out of this trombone. Increased crit rate?
Next time I'll do the saving.
Oh shit, he resists. Oh. When he's not covered in mud, he resists that.
You're doing well. Believe in yourself.
Vengeful attack. New gene slot. And bear off materials that I probably won't use because I don't like them. Well, I don't like the look of a lot of his gear.
We did it, buddy! Now the Popo can get through the cave, and the shop can keep on running!
Thanks for your help. Getting the shop back to normal will mean a lot to the owner, and it'll bring back some hustle and bustle to our village.
Your village has come a long way since it was destroyed. It must have been really hard on you.
It was. Although Frostfang and I spent some time away from the village too.
Really? Why, if you don't mind me asking?
You know why. You were there when she was spending time away, weren't you?
When I came back to the village with Frostfang after we bonded. Listen, everyone!
Lavinia, move away from that monster. We can't sustain any more damage to the village.
He won't do any harm.
How do you know it's not blighted? It's too much risk. We won't allow it.
If he's not allowed in the village, then I'm leaving too.
So, this was actually one of my enduring complaints
And so I
about
left
Monster
my
Hunter
beloved
Stories
village,
1.
so that I might stay together with Frostfang.
In Monster Hunter Stories 1, Avinia was largely just kind of there. She was one of several characters who suffered from the Black Blight, and you find that out almost haphazardly. I feel like it would have been much better for us to actually see her village decimated. Especially since somehow it's in Lalaska, which is where we went before in the previous game, to learn the rite of channeling, with our previous character a few years prior. Having you arrive not long after she is basically excommunicated from the village to protect her monster, actually would have helped me, in my opinion, a way more poignant way of explaining just how badly the Black Blight is affecting everyone. Because it kind of corrupts the shit out of virtually everything. Because it, you know, she couldn't keep her monster here if she wanted to stay in the village. So she left. She basically said, screw you guys, I'm going to take my buddy and I'm going to go find a place where we can belong. And then she wandered as a vagabond until she helped you, kind of, in the destruction of the Black Blight in the first game. We didn't really get to see a lot of her story at all. The game just kind of tells you a couple of tidbits and lets that be the end of it. That, to me, that was colossally shitty storytelling. And now we're getting some of that context and a little bit of effort put into her past as a character. This is shit that really should have been in the first game. Because that is where it would have been the most potent to put it. Now, it's all after the fact, and it doesn't really matter.
I can't believe they didn't trust you and your monstie.
It's not her they didn't trust, it's the monster. And during the events of the Black Blight, we've seen what it could make monsters do. It made perfect fucking sense that they were terrified of that thing.
The Black Blight
Even if he
didn't just
wasn't
destroy our
blighted,
village. It also destroyed
he
people's
could have
trust
been
in
blighted
monsters.
later.
That's terrible.
Seeing you and Ratha makes me remember how it felt to be with Frostfang back then. But no matter what happens, you must believe in your monstie.
We'll prove that Ratha has nothing to do with that spooky legend. You'll see.
Yeah, he does. There's not really any arguing that.
Okay, gang, it's back to the chief.
However, that doesn't mean that he has to become a
My
minion
paws are
of,
sore
you know,
from walking.
absolute murder and
Let
destruction.
me hop on, Fuzzfangs.
How dare you insult
Hey,
me,
no need to be so frosty with me.
asshole. You fucking deserved that. Literally, his reaction was, there's only one person allowed to call me that, and it's not you, furball. Like, everything we just saw there, that would have been deeper and more meaningful to me if I got to see it in Monster Hunter Stories 1. Because that was a tragedy of the Black Blight. And that, and Monster Hunter Stories 1 is all about getting rid of the Black Blight. So that would have actually been more motivation for my character to cleanse the Black Blight like we ultimately do. So, yeah, seeing that they decided to put that thought into Avinia's character now honestly pisses me off, because it's very clear they could have at least put that much effort into it back in MHS1. Like, this whole game has been so great compared to MHS1. that I tried to go back and play MHS1 after this. MHS1 felt worse playing this. And now I'm seeing what I feel like was kind of the original intention with MHS1. And I'm wondering if they just didn't have asset limitations or something, because they couldn't really do what they wanted with it, or what. I don't know. I don't care. I just know that it feels like they could have done better already. And I shouldn't feel that when you're showing me a lot of good content. I shouldn't feel like, okay, I see what you guys are doing here, so why didn't you do this in the previous installment where it would have held a lot more weight? There's no reason given. It just feels like to me they absolutely could have and should have done this before. God, I love those team attacks. And I do acknowledge I'm actually kind of proud of the stream through that I did of that series of the first game. And I recommend, if you're enjoying this, please go watch it. But it's on YouTube under Savage Hound Dusk. And I complain a lot about how the writing for that could have been better in the moment when playing that game, because it easily could have. And I recommend going in understanding that you will see a little bit of that enduring complaining. I'm glad that they're finally giving Avinia some fleshing out as a character, as a monster rider, as a person. But this is shit that really should have been in the first game. It absolutely should have been there first. Because that is where a lot of that stuff was the most important to find it. I don't know why I got off my monster, but I did. Like, we go to the region in Monster Hunter Stories 1 where her village used to be. You don't even see the ruins of her village. For some strange reason, it's just never visited. And I really wish it was. Because your character just kind of slowly cleanses the Black Blight over the course of the game. And, that would have just given us motivation. But because Naviru has to be your fucking mouthpiece in the whole game, you don't ever really get to explain your personal feelings or your personal motivations or feel like your character has any, because all your character does is constantly agree with the talking cat. Or lets the talking cat speak for him and then just kind of lets that be the truth to whoever's listening. And that's why Naviru, as the character's mouthpiece, frustrates me so much. It's not necessary. You didn't need to do that. You could have just hired male and female voice actors and did the Commander Shepard thing, you know, where they voice themselves through the whole game. And you wouldn't have even had to voice near so many lines with those two actors. I understand it would have been expensive. I understand it would have been more expensive. Don't get me wrong. But it also would have been, in my opinion, a much better solution to the problem of Naviru speaking for you and you not really getting a voice because of that. It grated on my nerves because I actually ended up agreeing with your character's rival in that game on multiple occasions. You should be concentrating on taking out the Black Blight. You're right, I should have been. But my character was a stupid-ass kid, and Naviru would rather explore the world than actually, be responsible. You know what I mean? And eventually that's what I end up doing, regardless as to whether or not I wanted to anyway. Powder and some stones. Neither of those give me anything terribly interesting. Alright, let's go see the Malinx market. I want to talk to the Malinx. You guys got good stuff. A 6% chance to inflict poison. I kind of like this armor's appearance, but its skills are awful. Felvine coins. No thank you. That would be useful as fuck. Holy crap. I've just been using the regen talisman, so I don't have to worry about using items on me. It's made my personal character functionally immortal for the most part. Spear tuna. I can upgrade this using spear tuna. Holy crap, the shell cast in it. Still don't have a wyvern stone. Kind of sad about that. Oh. Okay. I can't upgrade that for a while, and it's water focused anyway. Again, I need a wyvern stone for that. Wyvern stone, wyvern stone. Oh my god. Alright, did I unlock any new weapons with the recent equipment unlocks that I got? I could make a carapace mace, which is really solid for defense. I would need to go hunt some more Baroths to make that happen, though. Oh, I need to go hunt more Conga Lala to make my next frickin' bow. I forgot about that. Okay. Lagombi armor. That's actually kind of good armor. Yeah, actually, that's really good armor. Fire boost. Guard chance the seal breaker. Gypsaros, Nursilla. I kind of like the look of the Nursilla equipment. Catch a watch at materials. Okay, that gets it to tier 2. Which is now strong enough to beat out the Zamtrios armor. I need more Nilgombi pieces, and I need to go hunt down a Kezu. Okay. And then this, I need the silver ticket. I'm gonna have to look up where spear tuna is. Obviously, that's just something you can fish for, but could upgrade that blaze bow, but that's gonna lose its potency as soon as I go to the next area.
Thank you.
Thank you. Toby Kadachi? Toby Kadachi? I get to hunt down a Toby Kadachi? I'm on my way. I am on my way. I want to catch a Toby. I want to catch a Toby. I want to catch a Barioth too. I'm supposed to be able to get him in this region. All I wanted was that trap tool, dude. Give me all them shrooms. I'll tell you what I really want. I really want a Legiana. Yeah, I figured that would have been explored. Gimme, gimme. God damn Conchu. You're dead!
That's it! Stay on your toes!
Ready?
Okay, Frostbang! Now! That's it!
Jesus, this guy is durable. An officer and a gentleman does not strike a lady. Let alone in my goddamn presence!
You did it!
Look at you flopping around in the mud like that, Private! Everden here. I want to go hunt that Toby. I'll do the Everden off camera. I want the Toby. I would also like to get a Legiana, but... I both like and dislike this frickin' scout fly mechanic, if I'm being honest. I feel like it's taking entirely too fucking long to be able to find the monster's trail and actually fight it. Oh look, catch a watcha. Didn't I need to hunt that for something? I'm sure I did. And I'm sure I'll hunt for eventually. Paracair. Congalala! Irony, I need to kill one of you! Let's pull Ratha out of mothballs. Get you with my swordfish bow! Alright, it's time to murder the fart monkey. The booty stank monkey. That bow I'm carrying looks so goddamn ridiculous. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This is mine. Mine. That's mine. Rare monster den. I like how I'm in a forest, and now I'm in a cave. Spear tuna! I can upgrade my bow. A mounting charm. Oh, it's a Nursilla. Is that a Nursilla? Yes, that's a Nursilla. I am immediately disinterested. I don't feel like Nursilla should be the rare monster in the forest. And it had an Anjanath egg, okay. Is that? No, that's not the right egg either. That's a rare one, but that's also still not the egg that I'm looking for. Alright, well, I guess I'll take this and be glad that I got a rare one. Oh, it's a damn Leviathan. It's a... Not Leviathan. It's a fucking Baroth egg. Oh my god. All I want is to catch a Toby Kadachi. I am running into every goddamn thing in the game except my Toby Kadachi. He's getting... yeah. Ew, you threw up on him. Look here, you disgusticating incessant. Oh, he uses power. I'll take that. Oh, that's nasty.
That's it!
Here we go. Time to bring you down to earth. Here, Gypseros! Catch this! I love how we just let him start to eat those, and then smack him right on the base of his neck, and he spits them out in big-ass gouts of flame. He just turns 3 Conchu into living grenades. I mean, on one hand, it gives me a lot of items.
Thanks to you, we can search a much wider area. What would we have done without you, Avinia?
Taking a lot longer to figure this shit out.
I haven't always been this way. In the past, I'd have just left you to fend for yourselves.
In the past, you did leave me to fend for myself.
No way! Why would you say something like that?
Well, after leaving the village, I only wanted to be with Frostfang. I didn't want to deal with anyone else. At that time, riders weren't exactly welcome in hunters' towns.
Yeah, the Black Blight was a bitch.
Things sure have changed, huh?
Frostfang and I stayed on the move, avoiding other humans. Until one day, I met someone who changed my mind.
Oh?
Someone kinder than anyone else I'd known. Always upbeat, no matter what. Humans are heartless. Why would I go out of my way to help another person?
Don't say that! My town was also ruined by the Black Blight, but everyone's giving it their all to rebuild the place, helping each other out. Isn't that what things are all about, chum?
Oh my god,
Maybe
no!
Perhaps I should go back and do my part in repairing the village. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have returned to Kuon. And I'm glad I did.
So, yeah, now you're invalidating my character's influence on you from the previous game with the lame idiot who wanted to be a writer and never was? Oh. Yeah. Okay. Suddenly I want to turn this off.
Now I know, if we work hand in hand, we can really make a difference.
Yeah, he was not the one to teach you that, though. My character was. When he saved your ass.
For Ratha's sake, let's work together to find Old Day Day.
Oh my god, I'm not on enough drugs for this shit. I didn't even like the character they just referenced, by the way. I really didn't. I felt he was an idiot. And not really that interesting. Again, a lot of the failure with him was execution. This game series feels a lot like the case of, oh my god, you misexecuted so much. Yeah, no shit they're reacting to something deeper within.
Look, there are tracks here too.
Those aren't tracks, you
These from a
fucking
Toby
idiot.
Kadachi?
Those are territory markers.
But why here?
Look up.
Look, up there!
Surprise! Ladies and gentlemen, the Flying Squirrel Lightning Monger! No shit, I thought every monster attacked the tail when they caught you. And as predicted, he is in fact a speedster. Toby Kadachis were a monster that kind of became an instant favorite of mine after meeting one for the first time. They're really cool little lightning squirrels. And that's basically what they are. They're a big-ass cat combined with a flying squirrel that is just loaded to the gills with electricity and super fast. They are... The instant I first met one in Monster Hunter World, all I could think was, I want to ride you. I want to put a saddle on you and ride you. I want to turn him into my electrical warhorse. You can see it too in the way he's moving. He's like jerking around really quickly with darting movements. That's how you know he's not an apex predator either, because apex predators don't typically move like that. Now he angry. Now he angry. You see, with that regeneration thing, how little I actually have to care about my own hit points? I don't take enough damage to die in those cases. I'm glad to have that comfort. Also, I feel like I'm beating this Toby Kadachi's ass like a redheaded stepchild. He's just getting his frickin' skull caved in. Wham! It doesn't look like he's running out of steam yet. fight Navarro with your impromptu dialogue, but I know when I'm about to get hit by a living Tesla coil. They tend to do this thing called charging up the Tesla coil right before they fire it. Oh, I just made a big mistake. I didn't realize his Thunder Drop was a power attack. Did she? Oh! She canceled his attack. He's gonna try and do it again. Oh, shit. Ow. Okay, she's gonna heal Bluebill. Kadachi Windmill? If anybody is also wondering where the inspiration for this creature comes from, my personal best guess is actually that the Kamaitachi yokai from Japanese legend is one of the main inspirations for this thing, because he's got a lot of flying squirrel elements. He's super quick, and the only like major difference is that he's got flying squirrel flaps and membranes on his legs, and he's almost dead too. He'll be dead. And he also doesn't use wind, he uses lightning as a weapon. So, get the parts for the windmill. Oh, look at those beautiful levels. I feel like level up rates are a little bit steadier in this game than they were in the last one. That could just be because it's easier to make progress.
Working together brings out the true power of kinship. By the way, the cool guy who changed your outlook, what's he like? Is he more claudacious than me?
You know who she's talking about, you idiot.
You think he's a cool guy, huh?
That's a given, no?
Well, Naviru, he's actually...
Whoa! I just realized I'm totally starving. Let's head back, report in, and grab a bite.
Okay, I guess. We could have had an interesting moment, but let's just be stupid. Save so that I can end the stream, but I'm gonna go talk to the chief. No, I'm not gonna talk to the chief first. I won't be able to do anything. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been Savage Hound Dusk. I'll see you guys next time on Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin. Have a nice day, everybody.